Drive is a drive called Robbers Bridge, which up behind there we've got various cover crops in mixed moorland. Just starting to burst now. These birds, they're French reared, and then they're all coming in as a French egg. They come into our rearers. We have them probably the first week in April. So these birds are 20. I like to shoot them at 21 weeks. A lot of people will shoot them at 16. I just think they're stronger, more athletic. As we've seen this morning, first time through, they've been pretty sensational already. They're going the right way and they're doing the right thing. So they'll actually get better as we go forward. We are a commercial shoot. I like to think it's a commercial shoot with a family feel. Rupert is heavily investing into the estate with lots of planting and lots of wild bird covers. They're on a plant-based, well, we feed them this year. We've gone for a plant-based pellet this year, so there was no fish meal. Rupert, I think a lot of people, the sustainability of getting fish meal into food is not great. So we're on a plant-based diet from a local mill, which is Harper's, and it's been fantastic. Lots of grit on the drives, which is definitely done wonders this year. And we'll keep them on the pellet until we move them onto a bit of maize. As the weather comes in, we like a bit of maize just to pick them up, and we wouldn't want it into them at the moment. It'd probably make them a bit too fat. So yeah, little athletes for us, and they've got to fly like that. So yeah, so that will be the diet they're on. Serving a day shooting's a bit like serving a meal. I like a variation. If you've seen this morning, we've had quite a busy drive to start with, and then we've had a pretty drive where I think each gun's got to understand that it's not just been birds coming over in the hundreds and a mass slaughter. I mean, I try to educate people with what we're shooting at and how we're doing it. So a nice mix really. We're going to go and do one more drive now, which will be busy, and then we'll stop for a leisurely lunch, and then we'll do a smaller drive and a big drive to finish. So 5 drives, a nice day shooting. We like the wind to play with. Height is not fantastic for everybody. You've got to remember that when a team of guns come along, there's guns of all ability, and I think that is very important to give every gun a nice day.
So when it came for sale, I jumped in because I knew it was a magical place, and even after all the investment and everything we've done here, and the heartache with the weather up here, we're about 1,460 feet above sea level. It's still magical to me, and all the effort's been worth it. And we're one of the top-rated English shoots in our small way. We only shoot 3 days a week, maximum. Because the weather can be so inclement in January, we decided to shoot partridge beginning of the season, which is September 1, and then we would go into our pheasants again quite early for a lot of shoots in the middle of October. Pheasant season is 1st of October onwards to the 1st of February. We shoot over 7 deep valleys, which is unusual for a shoot. It covers about 1,000 acres, and I have relationships with the local farmers, so I use a little bit of their land to give us some new shoots. And I have a lease on some of the moor and some things like that, very modestly. So we're very concentrated for what we do here, and we shoot between 300 and 500 bird days. We have 3 keepers and a manager, so that just about balances it to cover its face. I never got into this to make money. Anybody that does that seriously needs a brain transplant, quite honestly. And we are in this part of Exmoor, pretty remote, so to have a facility where they can stay after driving from wherever in the countryside is really paramount. Generally speaking, because of the distance, you come the night before. So my friends here came last night from various parts of the country, and some will stay tonight and then some will go on. But a lot of people would come and stay 2 nights because they were going on shooting another day on Exmoor. And Exmoor is well known as one of the premium centres of shooting in the United Kingdom. So we're right on the north of it, not actually down where the big boys are, but in our own little way we do what we do and offer good value and a good day.
That's right.